Okay, I'm back. I removed the Get Snowy mod. It was just driving me nuts that everyone had snow everywhere. It was just too much. So, I got rid of it. I enjoyed it, kind of. I don't know. It was getting old. So, alright! To Solitude! All the way up there. All the way up there. All the way up there, I am going to Solitude, all the way up there. Sorry. Was that weird? Was that weird for anyone else? That was a little weird for me. Bye, wolves. I don't want to deal with you right now. So, I'm thinking that Dwarven Ruin, as cool as I think it would be to do, and I do plan on doing it, I might pass up on it for now, simply because I do want to get Dawnguard started. Remember Dawnguard? You know, that thing I said I was going to do with Freya like 15 episodes ago or something? Yeah, we should probably do that. So, we can always do the Dwarven Ruins later. I think that sooner or later Freya would be like, look, fine, we did your quest and everything. Come on, let's go do Dawnguard. And out of character, for a little bit, my plan for this Let's Play, just so you guys know, my plan is, well, first of all, it's a very loose plan, but my plan is simple. I plan to do a bunch of side stuff like I've been doing now, then do Dawnguard. And then after Dawnguard, I plan to do a bunch more side stuff, and then do the main quest. And then after the main quest, I want to do a bunch of more side stuff, and then do Dragonborn. And that's the order people have suggested I play it in, because I asked people what order is most epic as far as stories go, because I've never played any of them. I haven't done Dawnguard, I haven't done the main story, and I haven't done Dragonborn. And I asked people, because I mean, you don't want to do, let's say, you know, the main quest is the most epic of epic, and then Dragonborn is really not that epic, and you do the main quest and then you finish the LP off on Dragonborn, it just doesn't feel that good. So I asked people, you know, without spoiling for me, what order do you think I should do it in that would make the best LP that I ended off on a high note and it's cool? And they said, you know, do hang on a second. Okay, so I need to go that way. They said do Dawnguard, then the main story, then Dragonborn. And so that's what I'm doing. That was the main consensus. So that is my plan. I want to do Dragonborn, or Dawnstar, and I'll do it pretty much throughout. Then I'm going to do a whole bunch of random stuff again, like I've been doing for the past 20 episodes or so. And then I'll start on the main quest. And then once the main quest is done, more random stuff again, and then Dawnguard. That's my goal. Now, keep in mind, that is simply a goal, not a schedule. If you understand what I mean. I am getting chilly. We shall have to, I gotta go this way. We'll try and get up to the mountain and then we'll camp. That's probably got bandits and stuff in it. Don't want to deal with that right now. No one's actually had a problem with this, but in case anyone ever wonders, yes, I know Squeeper hates bandits and Freya probably does too, but both of them aren't exactly keen on just hunting down every bandit cove out there and wiping them out. And I mean, that's not their mission. That's not their goal. That's not their job. If they come across a bandit and they feel like they can take it and they're up for it, sure, but where's my trail? It's over here somewhere. But I don't feel obligated. There it is. I don't feel obligated to go take down every fort of bandits I see. And plus, realistically speaking, they see a fort full of what could be bandits. Two of them aren't going to take it on unless they have to, or they're really feeling adventurous. I mean, come on. So, times like this, I'm pretty sure that fort had bandits in it. But I'm not going to just go wipe out every bandit cave I see. And I am probably getting rather cold, so we might have to stop soon for the day. It is still a bit early in the day. But, you know, when you're cold. Let's see here. We are right here at the summit. What's my, how cold am I? I am cold. Okay. Let's, make camp here? Let's keep going a little bit, I think. Let's start looking for a good spot to make camp. Oh, hi. Come here. Freya, you sure you don't want to help out here? You don't, there you go, girl. There we go. Okay, I'm very cold. I get it. Take all. Let's just make a camp, huh? Here is fine, I think. This is a very rarely used trail. I don't expect to run into anyone today. We'll just camp out right here. Alright, who has all my wood? Don't you have my wood? Let's see here. Firewood. 3. Do I have all the firewood? Oh, I do. Ha! Well then. Well, that should be easy then. Alright, survival skills. Build campfire. Let's go here where it's a little more even. Yeah, sure. That should work. Add firewood. There we go. Oh, you have my tent and the cooking pot. Thank you. Alright, let's pitch the tent. Come on. Oh, where's the best place to put this? So that it's all even and stuff. Nope. So hard to find even ground to stick this on. Let's stick it over here. Back up a little bit. I don't want to be in the fire, just near it. There, that should work. Yeah, whatever. No, I don't want to. I want to talk to Freya. What the heck? Oh, come on. Freya, move, please. Freya, out of the way. Thank you. This is so hard to pitch a tent. That's all I want to do. Just pitch a tent. Here. There. It's pitched. Okay? There. Just, it's good enough. Also, cooking pot. Good enough. Place cooking pot there. Well, it's the best I can do. Alright, let's make some sitting spots for Freya. Because she likes to do the sitting. Okay. Freya, come here. Come here. Alright, now, we're gonna stay here for a while. So you just stay close to me. And then chill. Chillax a little bit. There you go. There you go. Here, let me get the, this stuff so you can, like I said, relax just a tad. There you go. And I am going to sit down. Take off my fur. Use lantern. There we go. Okay, so it's still not nighttime, but we're gonna go ahead and camp for the day. I'll read to Freya, and we'll have a good meal. And what do we have? Oh, I have to go out to Allie. Whoops. Allie. No, I don't want to ride the horse. Don't want to ride the horse. Just want to get into her. Her pack. Let's have some beef stew. I made it earlier, but we'll say we made it tonight. And, we'll say we made it tonight. And we're eating a nice hot meal. Come on in, Freya. The tent is fine. Come on, Freya. Anytime now. Come on. Come on, you can do it. Oh, fine. Get in here. Get in here. Come on, Freya. Get in here. There you go. Okay. See what I go through every time I set up camp? Normally I do this off camera, but I wanted to show you guys what I go through every time I want to set up camp. So, let's go ahead and we'll both eat. I'll consume both of them to make up, you know, like basically we both ate that. And then let's read. We were reading The Great War, I believe. So, if you remember correctly, we were talking about how the Thalmor rose to power and attacked and took over Valenwood and used the trick of the moon to get the Khajiit on their side. And let's see. I think this is where we stopped? No? Maybe not? Hang on. Yeah, this is where we stopped. The war begins. On the 30th of Frostfall, 4th Era 171, the Altmeri Dominion sent an ambassador to the Imperial City with a gift in a covered cart and an ultimatum for the new emperor. The long list of demands included staggering tributes, disbandment of the Blades, outlawing the worship of Talos, the ceding large sections of Hammerfell to the Dominion. Despite the warnings of his generals of the Empire's military weakness, Emperor Titus Mede II rejected the ultimatum. The Thalmor ambassador upended the cart, spilling over 100 heads on the floor, every Blades agent in Somerset and Valenwood. And so began the Great War, which would consume the Empire and the Altmeri Dominion for the next 5 years. Within days, Altmeri armies invaded Hammerfell and Cyrodiil simultaneously. A strong force commanded by the Thalmor general Lord Narifin attacked Cyrodiil from the south, marching out of hidden camps in northern Elsewhere and flanking the Imperial defenses along the Valenwood border. Leowyn soon fell to the invaders, while Breville was cut off and besieged. At the same time, an Altmeri army under Lady Arenelia, I'm just going to go Arenelia, crossed the western Cyrodiil from Valenwood, bypassing Anvil and Kvatch and crossing into Hammerfell. Smaller Altmeri forces landed along the southern coastline of Hammerfell. This
The disunited Red Guard forces offered only scattered resistance to the invaders, and much of the southern coastline was quickly overrun. The greatly outnumbered Imperial legions retreated across the Alkuri Desert and in the now famous March of Thirst. Fourth Era, 172 to 173, the Altmeri advanced into Cyrodiil. It appears now that the initial Altmeri objective was in fact the conquest of Hammerfell, and that the invasion of Cyrodiil was intended only to pin down the Imperial legions while Hammerfell was overrun. However, the surprising initial success of Lord Narifin's attack led the Thalmor to believe that the Empire was weaker than they had thought. The capture of the Imperial city itself, and the complete overthrow of the Empire, thus became their primary objective of the next 2 years. As we know, the Thalmor nearly achieved their objective. It was only because of our Emperor's determined leadership during the Empire's darkest hour that this disaster was averted. During 4th Era 172, the Altmeri advanced deeper into Cyrodiil. Breville and Anvil both fell to the invaders. By the end of the year, Lord Nefarian had advanced to the very walls of the Imperial city, where there were fierce naval clashes in Lake Runamar and along the Nibian as the Imperial forces attempted to hold the eastern bank. In Hammerfell, the Thalmor were content to consolidate their gains as they took control of the whole southern coastline, which was in fact their stated objective in the ultimatum delivered to the Emperor. Of the southern cities, only Hegathay still held out. The survivors of the March of Thirst regrouped in northern Hammerfell, joined by reinforcements from High Rock. The year 4th Era 173 saw a stiffening of Imperial resistance in Cyrodiil, but the seemingly inexorable Altmeri advance continued. Fresh legions from Skyrim bolstered the Empire's main army in the Imperial city, but the Altmeri forced the crossing of the Nibian and began advancing in force up the eastern banks. By the end of the year, the Imperial city was surrounded on 3 sides. Only the northern supply route to Bruma remained open. In Hammerfell, Imperial fortunes took a turn for the better. In early era 4th Era 173, a 4-bearer army from Sentinel broke the siege of Hegathay, a crown city, leading to the reconciliation of the 2 factions. Despite this, Lady Arenelia's main army succeeded in crossing the Akir Desert. The Imperial legions under General Decianus met them outside Skaven in a bloody and indecisive clash. Decianus withdrew and left Arenelia in possession of Skaven, but the Altmeri were too weakened to continue their advance. And we're going to go ahead and stop there, and then we will finish the book next time. As you can see, it's quite a long book. So, Cyrodiil, things for Cyrodiil look bleak. The Altmeri have pushed all the way to the Imperial city. Hammerfell, on the other hand, doing a much better job of holding them off. And we'll see how the war ends next time we camp. So, we're going to go ahead and call it a night. And we'll see you guys in a second or two. I can't sleep? I guess I can't. Hang on. I actually have to sleep. I have to get up in order to sit back down, which is weird. But whatever. Lie down. And now I can sleep. See, it's only 4:09 p.m. So what we're gonna say is we slept until the morning. We didn't sleep the whole time, but we rested and stayed in the warm tent until let's say 6 in the morning. So we read books and we chatted and I taught Freya how to read and whatever. We just stayed warm. Which you should do in cold. I mean, it makes perfect sense. In a cold climate like that, you really would want to take shelter around that time. Get up. Items. Put back on that. Freya. Let's go. And time to put on your your cold weather gear. Come on. Freya? There you go. Pack. Pack up. Alright. Let's go ahead and destroy the campfire. There we go.